Welcome to African Today, the voice of a changing continent. We bring you the stories shaping Africa's present and future, from breaking news and bold analysis to culture, innovation, and voices on the ground. We're here to inform, inspire, and amplify the heartbeat of Africa every single day. Thank you for stopping by the channel. We hope you enjoy our video. Let's begin. Captain Ibrahim Traoré launches historic housing initiative, 50,000 free homes for citizens of Burkina Faso.
Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, May 27, 2025.
In an unprecedented move that has captured the attention of both national and international audiences, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the transitional president of Burkina Faso, has announced the distribution of 50,000 newly constructed homes to low-income and displaced citizens across the country. The landmark initiative, dubbed the People's Shelter Project, is being hailed as one of the most ambitious housing reforms in the history of West Africa. This massive housing giveaway marks a pivotal moment in Traoré's administration, which has positioned itself as a defender of the people and a champion of social justice since his ascent to power in 2022. The initiative aligns with his broader vision of building a self-reliant, secure, and socially inclusive Burkina Faso, especially amid years of hardship due to armed conflict, poverty, and mass internal displacement. A vision rooted in justice and restoration. Speaking at a nationally televised ceremony in Ouagadougou, Traoré emphasized that this project is not merely about shelter, it is about dignity, security, and national rebuilding. A home is more than a roof. It is a symbol of peace, stability, and belonging, Traoré declared. The people of Burkina Faso have suffered long enough. Today, we begin to restore what conflict, corruption, and neglect have taken from them. The homes, constructed over the past year through a combination of government funding, local partnerships, and regional cooperation, are located in strategically selected zones across Burkina Faso, including Ouagadougou, Bobo-Dioulasso, Kaya, Fada and Gourma, and several rural provinces hit hardest by internal displacement. Details of the housing project. Each of the 50,000 homes is built to meet modern safety and sustainability standards. The units range from 2 to 4 bedrooms and come with access to running water, solar electricity, and basic sanitation services. Some areas have been developed into entire communities with schools, clinics, and markets nearby to facilitate complete resettlement and economic revival. The homes were distributed based on need, with priority given to internally displaced persons, IDPs, affected by terrorism and conflict, single mothers and widows, veterans and wounded soldiers, elderly citizens without family support, families living in extreme poverty. An independent citizen oversight committee monitored the registration and allocation process to ensure transparency and fairness. A response to crisis. Burkina Faso has faced an enormous internal displacement crisis in recent years, with nearly 2 million people uprooted due to the violent activities of extremist insurgent groups. Many of these people were forced to live in camps with poor living conditions, making them vulnerable to disease, hunger, and continued insecurity. Traoré's administration, which has prioritized national security and sovereignty, views the housing initiative as a vital step toward ending the cycle of vulnerability and restoring a sense of normalcy to affected populations. "We cannot speak of victory against terror while our people remain homeless," said Captain Traoré. "The foundation of our national defense must be the well-being of our citizens." Economic and social impacts. Experts believe the economic ripple effects of the housing initiative could be transformative. The construction phase of the project created tens of thousands of jobs for local engineers, bricklayers, plumbers, electricians, and suppliers. By using primarily local materials and labor, the initiative strengthened domestic industries and stimulated regional economies. Now, with 50,000 families moving into permanent homes, secondary industries such as agriculture, retail, education, and healthcare are expected to see a boost. Dr. Fatou Diarra, a social development expert based in Dakar, said, "This is not just a housing policy. It is a social reset. Giving people homes gives them the foundation to rebuild their lives, educate their children, and contribute to the future of their country. Captain Traoré's policy could become a model for other nations facing similar displacement crises. Reactions at home and abroad? The reaction from the Burkina Faso public has been overwhelmingly positive. In various towns and provinces, families could be seen celebrating, many in tears as they received the keys to their new homes. Mariama Koulibaly, a 34-year-old widow and mother of 3 who lost her home in a terrorist attack near Djibo, shared her gratitude. For years, we lived in fear, in tents, in overcrowded camps. Today, we have a door to lock, a roof that does not leak, and a place to call our own. May God bless President Traoré for remembering us. The African Union and ECOWAS issued statements praising the initiative as an example of people-centered governance, though some Western observers have raised questions about long-term funding and sustainability. Still, Traoré remains undeterred. We will build with what we have. We will survive with what we grow. Burkina Faso will not wait for permission to serve its people, he stated firmly. A new chapter for Burkina Faso. The housing giveaway comes amid broader efforts by the Traoré administration to regain national sovereignty and promote Pan-African solidarity. In recent months, the government has intensified calls for economic independence, nationalizing key resources and reducing reliance on foreign aid and influence. Traoré's bold leadership style, marked by military discipline, grassroots outreach, and nationalistic rhetoric, has won him a strong support base among the youth and rural populations. He often speaks of a second independence for Burkina Faso, one based not just on liberation from colonial rule, but from exploitation, dependency, and systemic inequality. This housing initiative is a tangible expression of that vision. Looking forward. While challenges remain, such as maintaining security, restoring educational infrastructure, and reviving rural agriculture, the housing project signals a concrete shift in governance priorities under Captain Traoré. It sets a precedent for how African leaders can respond to crisis with innovation, compassion, and action rooted in the needs of their people. In a country long burdened by instability, the simple act of handing over a house key is beginning to unlock hope. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to help grow the channel. Until next time, see you soon.